Okay, so this is crazy shit. It's like as soon as it turned midnight, it was like the opposite of Cinderella. I started feeling fucking better. Like as soon as my mom's birthday passed and it was now the next day, I felt so like all the energy came back to me. I mean, yes, I did drink 1 cup of green tea, but like it's very diluted, right? And it's like that that doesn't make any sense. Like okay, for anybody who knows, like I usually order like the IV chiller at BlackRock, and that's like 6 shots of like or whatever the Roman numerals the IV is. But like like I just like I said, like I just and like like I'll get the little dopio and like 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 I'm a caffeine fiend, like I'll just take the little shots or whatever. So that like I said before, coffee is work, tea is pleasure. That tea should not have done anything to like wake me up as much as I am. It's crazy. It almost feels like whatever was on me before is not there anymore. And that's so crazy. Like I mean, like I said, like I do struggle with depression. I do have that kind of stuff, but it was like almost abnormally so. I do like it was, or how should I say? Like how I was talking before is like sometimes when you force yourself to do something, it makes you feel better. But like I was beyond that point, and I don't get beyond that point very often. Like just to be honest, um, I consider myself a very persevering person. So yeah, that really got to me. So, but I think it was the combination of one, it being my mom's birthday, and two, having really unsettling dreams. Um, like it wasn't really that unsettling, like, cause I had a dream where there was literally like bodies all over the floor, and like there was a kid eating the bodies because they didn't have food or something. Like I have seen weird shit in my dreams before, like just really bad things. Not all the time. Like I'd say like it's a very rare occasion when that happens. But I'm just saying like from all the dreams that I could recall, yeah, I've had worse. But yeah, so I'm just like, I think I don't know. I'm very happy right now, actually. Like, I'm very happy. Maybe it's because I do consider this too. Like, how should I put it? Okay, so I was incarcerated. I was in jail before, right? And like when you're in jail, you have absolutely no idea what's going on, right? Unless people come and visit you. But it was so weird that every day that my lawyer would come, or like any day that somebody came to visit me, my mood automatically like kind of got better, or like it changed in some more positive way. Um like I wrote it down. You could read it on my blog. I mean um like that's the whole thing. Like while I was in jail, the whole thing I just like I wrote like 100 page, like well no 200 page, like just I kept on fucking writing. That's what I used my money on, was to buy the paper, because I was like, above anything else, I need my paper. Um, Also, I got the nacho chips because they're pretty good and they actually have higher protein, and it's a pretty good, like it's like a bulk buy thing. Like you get pretty decent flavor. I did get like some ramen or something, but like my system is not used to having um like I don't know, like it's not good. Like the top ramen is not very good. I mean, like I enjoyed eating it, but it didn't settle in my stomach very well, because it's like high sodium, and there's already poor quality of water while you're in there, and like just a lot of like no. Like so I learned my lesson. I was like, no, buy the nacho chips. They're a better buy. But you get more nutrition, bang for your buck. and better flavor too. So I was like, yeah, obvious choice, right? That's also another thing that I'm learning right now, trying to buy like more. I don't know. I'm kind of doing like uh DIY sort of like cleaning products and stuff. But that's ending up being like, well, for one of them, like, okay, so I use bleach in the bathroom because I'm struggling with like red mold and shit. And that like freaked me out. And then somebody said like use bleach on it, so I used bleach. But then I got like all like my glands flared up, and I was like, well, I didn't have a mask, right? So like I got all like reactive because like I explained before in my blog, but yeah, I'm really sensitive to chemicals. I'm really sensitive to a lot of stuff. So I can like just like even if it's a little bit too much. That's also why I'm kind of freaked out over if I ever had a surgery cuz I'm like what if they accidentally overdose me? That's my fear. That's my real fear. I'm like, "Oh my god, like no way. Like they will kill me." Like that little girl with the fire on the table. You will kill us. um but anyway, yeah, so anyway, so I've decided to use something less harsher and it's actually working better and it's cheaper. So I'm like, well, win-win, great, you know. Um but yeah, so anyway, just all that kind of stuff. But anyway, like the main reason I'm making this video is that this is crazy. Like the fact that my mood has made a complete 180. I think why it surprises me is because nothing changed other than time passing. Really, I mean, yeah, I did talk to some people, but like, I mean, like, and I even wrote it down. Maybe it is because I went back to doing my to-do list finally, and like, I just kind of got momentum doing that. Maybe, I don't know, but I feel like the more accurate explanation, and I'm sorry to say this, is the fact that my mom's birthday passed. Yeah, I think it was hard for me to have this birthday. Um, because the whole reason why I stopped talking to her, and it's not because of just that one instance, right? Obviously, otherwise I'd be like being really ridiculous, right? It'd be ridiculous if it was just because she didn't let me celebrate my birthday, right? Last month, or not last month, on January. It's not because of that. It's because of all the things, like, because just during the whole entire time, me going to school, just seeing all these things, recalling all these things. And also, she was the one that put me in jail. She's the one that stopped me from doing some things that would have advanced me. And, like, whether she did them on purpose or not, um, either way, you know, she deterred me from a lot of positive things. So, I mean, yes, she has helped, but only in a way that, like, I don't know, she can't see beyond herself really sometimes. Like, she needs to, like, when she get like, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna go into too much detail. But I mean, like, as far as it's been explained to me, let me just put it in like high school terms, right? She was probably one of more of the popular girls or something. So she has a charisma. She's a charisma person, right? She's fun to talk to, fun to do stuff, but a little flaky, and also has a very hard time with like, I don't know. Obviously, there's like some, she's had her own traumas too throughout her life, right? But obviously, she's lit at dictator because like she went back, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, that's also a thing too. Is like, I don't know. Ooh, I'm gonna get really personal right now. Ooh, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. But like, I could really analyze like even like her love interests and like because I swear to God, I've had to play therapist for my whole fucking family at one time or another. Like when my niece got all when the youngest niece had some started to get some issues because like she's like neurodivergent too, like we've always known that. um like they were like go talk to her or something like that. Like everybody always wanted me to help out, but when I needed help nobody would help. And like even to the point where they wanted me to do like paperwork for my niece in order for her to get license, because her dream was to be a property manager or something. No, she didn't want to be, she wanted to be a principal. She wanted to be a principal real estate agent, which is like the high of the high. And I mean, that's fine. You could do whatever you want, but you have to be like a normal agent first, and like you have to work your way up, right? But because she had difficulties doing stuff, they wanted me to do all the paperwork for that, and I was like, what? No. Like, I mean, first of all, I don't mind helping, but like, you are basically asking me to, like, basically kind of be her ghostwriter and just have her be the face of everything. Like, what do I get out of it? Like, like, it's not like I have, you know, like if I had like several investments and stuff like that, like, I'm the kind of person of like, I'm actually like super fair. Like if somebody has like a good strategy of like, I don't need to be the leader. I don't need to be ahead of anything. If I feel like somebody has a better idea or somebody could do something or if somebody could teach me something, I will give it a listen. But like I won't do it at the expense of like entertaining stupidity basically. Like I could just pick up on the bullshit right away, and so like that's um like you gotta watch out for yourself, um but my family did not like me looking out for my best interests. Like they will accommodate me, sure, but as much as you would accommodate maybe a cat or a dog. um so I was more of their pet than like a participating member. I was a nurse every single surgery that my mom ever had. And also that's crazy too when you go into her birth chart and like some of her like sole purpose, because she came back in this lifetime to learn healing, and she's had like surgery after surgery after surgery. So I don't know, she took that literally. Mine apparently is to find freedom. Like fuck, that's good and bad. Like, cause it's like, okay, well, so what? I'm like in a constant suppressed state. Um, Yeah, 7 placements of Capricorn. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Um, but yeah. But yeah, basically like every single time she had a surgery, like from age 5, I remember stuffing her open stomach, seeing the inside of her stomach and having to put gauze in there to get out the pus and like have to change her wounds constantly. Like that's why my name, Hana Yura, makes actually a lot of fucking sense the if you know the meaning. But yeah, so just like I've had to take care of lots of people. I even had to take care of my grandpa when he got Alzheimer's. I had to quit school and look after him because he had Alzheimer's, and it wasn't because of that in particular. It was kind of crazy because it was like everybody in my family was dropping like flies. Like, uh, my aunt had like something go terribly wrong with her diabetes, and she had to get like she couldn't, like she was all the way in another state, and she couldn't fly because of like blood pressure or whatever. I don't know. Like the doctor said you can't fly. And so somebody had to go all the way over to that state, go pick her up in a car and then drive her all the way back. And then my grandma at the time, she tripped in the garage and like kind of like twisted her, like she broke her ankle or something like that. Like she got her, so she was in the hospital. And then like bonus time, my grandma hid the fact that my grandpa had like very bad Alzheimer's. So yeah, that was kind of fucked up. But at the same time, I was having a bunch of issues at school anyway, so I kind of like, it wasn't ideal, but I just kind of went along with it, yeah. Because I was like, well, it's not gonna last forever or whatever, but it was hard. It was really hard. And if given that, like, and so many people, like, outside of the family, because my mom used to work at an old folks' home, right? Those old folks would like kind of like take me to the side and like tell me shit like you need to fucking run, like like you need to fucking leave. And I'm like, shit, man, like, like I like, yeah, there was this old guy, he told me, just forget all of this, just go to Japan. Like, just fucking go to Japan, bro. And I was like, okay. Like, but like, I mean, like, when an old person tells you something, you gotta believe him. Like, because, like, like, well, I mean, that's the thing, right? It's always like, you always regret the things you didn't do, right? Not the things that you did. I don't know how true that is, because, like, I do regret certain things that I've done. But I get the basic premise of that, right? Because it's like, okay, well, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it's better to have experiences than not to have experiences. So I get that concept, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and even my brother, like told me, like, he tried to like get me off of my mom's shit. He's like, she's crazy. You need to like, you need to detach. But he's a guy, right? So he doesn't know how to, and like he's a very like his name's Adam, right? So it's like very masculine and like so he didn't know how to do it. But like at the same time, it's like he's my brother. He's not my dad. We both didn't have dads, unfortunately. And that's why I always conveyed to my mom, because she's such a daddy's girl, and that's like the weirdest thing too. It's like, oh, there's like some sort of edible or what is it, that edible I don't know, there's like some sort of weird thing about it, a psychological term, but yeah. mm, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna really get into it too much, because like I said, I've recovered. Like, the past 2 days I've been just so low, and it's like, it's really weird because technically, astrologically speaking, was actually really positive days. So I think the only reason why I couldn't take advantage of those days was because I was dreading yesterday. And that's so sad because, I mean, yeah. But it's okay. Like, I mean, I feel better today, so that's good. I'm on an upward trajectory. So that's all good. But yeah. Um I'm trying to think of how to end this, because I've talked about like several different things, so I don't know how to finalize this video. I mean, I could just say my little ending line, but uh, I think I just want. I hope. mhm, I have a plan going forward. Okay, so I have a meeting today with the school. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like it's gonna be bullshit, but um, I'm going to respect the appointment and go to it, just because I feel like I need to at least explain to somebody over there kind of what my position is, explain that, you know, the director of the vocational that's probably a for or not 4 years, but that's probably like, but anyway, visual communications director never replied back to me. So I don't know if that's because he's just busy or somebody didn't actually make the, like, you know, like they said that they made the appointment, but they didn't actually like forward it to him, you know, so basically like lying in my face, right? Or I don't know. Who knows? The system's really fucked up anyway, so like I'm not interested in solving that puzzle anymore. You know, like fuck the school, really. But at the same time, I'm just going to go to the appointment, explain to the person what's going on, what my situation is, and ooh, I was gonna say my demands, but yeah, I feel like you should be able to I mean, like, you don't want to be like overly whatever, but I feel like, yeah, no, because I mean, the whole entire point about school is like supposed to be like, it's supposed to be about expanding your mind and gaining tools and accesses to like it's supposed to be about bettering your life, right? Or pursuit of knowledge at the very least, right? But that's no longer a thing. Like now it's about as same as like whatever factory work. Like it's about the same. It just has more prestige, but no, people are using AI for everything now. I don't agree with that. I mean, like, I feel weird because I mean, like, I do know I do think that the brain chemistry of younger people has changed due to this because, like, I mean, they must have some sort of allowance in the ether for this. Like, well, it's taking up a lot of energy, I feel. The AI. I mean, yeah, you could put it into 3D terms. Like, first of all, we're gonna need like all the coolant systems for all the servers. We're gonna need like a bunch of water. We're gonna need conduit stuff. So that's why they bombed Venezuela because we need like gold or minerals. Like I said before, we need because like the soil is rich there. It's good soil. Things can grow. But anyway, you know, that's why like I even mentioned like the whole entire thing of like potable land in Japan and how I can understand conservative types over there because they have sacrificed a lot of farmland in order to build like like, you know, transportation, right? And I even talked about like, okay, so like I was talking to like I was going to be an assistant for a real estate agent. We had this whole discussion. They wanted, and like these two dudes, they were like, oh, we need to make like storage units or whatever. And I was like, we should have an Indian restaurant. Several years later, we got 3. I mean, like, I didn't make it, I didn't, but somebody in that cafe heard me and was like, bingo. Yeah. So, yeah, because that was a good idea. Because food is always a good idea. Let's just be honest. I love food. But anyway, take care. Be good. Bye bye.